So at the Charles, there's a variety of dining and entertainment options. Here is the outdoor patio of Norir. It is a bit chilly tonight, but they do have heating lamps, and you probably will find people there later. This is the side entrance to the main lobby. One of the things that I think defines the Charles overall, and the lobby in particular, is it's evocative of school, right? You're at Harvard, so that's not surprising. I'll show you the menu for Norir. I'll just do a quick walkthrough. It is comfortable. Hey, how are you today? This gives you an idea of some of the items that are available. Plates, shareables, all of it is very good. Their food here has always been good and continues to be. So on this side you'll find mixed drinks as well as beer. The wine list actually is quite good, and if you don't find what you're looking for here, I'll be surprised. As well as a wide range of spirits and other good stuff. So this gives you an idea of the setup, and it does, as I say, go indoor, outdoor. We won't disturb the people over there, but you have a lot of these two tops, some nice corners. I like that one over there too. And of course right here. So we'll move onward. If you continue through the lobby, you will find, again, you feel kind of like you're in a library. This piece of work used to hang over the front desk, and I think they moved it in the most recent renovation. But I believe it is original to the hotel, as you will see from the 1980s era cars, which is when the hotel opened in 1985. You'll find here the study carrels as well as books. Many of these are, in fact, you'll find things for children, popular culture, and the book of the month, She Grows Rich. Okay, great. You'll find the theme of quilts generally throughout the lobby, including up here. There is, of course, another seating area, again, which is great to sit down and meet with folks. That's all good. As well, I think there is a convenience store, which is actually very helpful if you are looking for that. And again, you'll find all variety of things that you might need in your travels. So let us continue on. Oh, and yeah, and here's the concierge desk out here, as well as the bell desk right next to check-in. This stairway happens to be used for a lot of group photos. You will find many classes, seminars, what have you, all taken on these stairs. It's a great spot for pictures. Check it out next time you're here. Here's Henrietta's table. This is the power breakfast place here, and you will find, of course, their signature pig, Henrietta, here to welcome us. You can bring Henrietta home and all of her friends. You can also get sodas, snacks, breads. There is also, of course, a full-service bar. They have a nice bar mix, and in the summer, you'll find a lot of people, summer and spring, out on the terrace, and that's always very nice here as well. You can watch TV, and this gives you an idea of the dining room. There's also a back private dining room. This gives you an idea of some of the dinner options available at the bar. There is, of course, a full menu as well. Next on our tour is Bar Enza. This is a new restaurant. This has always been an Italian, at least always since I can remember, always been Italian. But You can see here it's casual, both with high tops over here, as well as, actually these look really great and have a good view of Harvard Square. And this gives you an idea of the overall vibe of the restaurant and the menu. Again, upscale Italian, really good food. This is definitely a place you're going to want to check out. We're on the 7th floor here at the Charles Hotel in Harvard Square. And today we're going to take a look at a King Deluxe room. You'll be greeted by a traditional foyer here with, actually I've always liked the artwork and the fit and finishes of the Charles. There is of course a coat closet here with extra blanket. Importantly, if you are here for business, there is an iron and an ironing board. It's not something I'll use, but I know that many people would. Next up, we will take you into the main room. You'll see here, very traditional Cambridge-esque style. This hotel was actually built in 1985 on what was to be the site of the JFK Library, directly next to the Kennedy School of Government. That did not happen because the community in Cambridge didn't want the additional traffic and commercialism that was thought to bring. So the JFK Library, of course, is further a little bit South Shore in Boston. And the Kennedy School of Government, of course, is directly next door. In fact, well, you can't see it from here, but you can see Memorial Hall and other parts of the yard for the college, as well as Harvard Square from this particular room. You'll look down and there's the patio that is great in the springtime in the rear, as well as, I don't know, that's sort of a rotating place. And then over towards Brattle this way. Now, one of the things I really like about these rooms, as I said, is the artwork. I also have always liked how they treat the paneling. It's a very traditional but yet contemporary look. And I think that's something that would typify generally most rooms at the Charles and most of the decor. So as I said, this site was actually open for a long time. It was an open lot next to what used to be a yard for the tea. Now, to tell you a little bit more about that history, if you look right there, you will see where the T goes underground, and you'll see buses go into that tunnel there. And of course, there's also the trains. This used to be a part of that service facility, this and where the Kennedy School is today. On the air rights for that, the Kennedy School was born, and so was the Charles. So it has been here since 1985, so a good 40-year anniversary to celebrate, and it is still a first-class place. I like always, one of the things I look for when I'm at a hotel, I like a great place to work. And here you'll find, along with the Charles Hotel version of a Harvard chair, but otherwise I think that actually looks correct to me. It does look like the traditional Harvard chair. There's a few variations of the chair. Obviously, plug electric phone, as well as Nespresso coffee. So that's nice if you're a coffee drinker. The Charles actually maintains and still has a refreshment center, which is a nice thing if you are coming back or going out to get waters and so forth. Excuse me. And you can get an idea. Here there's waters, sodas, beers, wines, and liquors. We'll take a look at that menu to give you an idea of the current pricing in case you're interested. So, I would reflect, well, convenience bars are never lowest cost. For Harvard Square, the pricing is not terrible. But certainly higher than you would pay retail, which is to be expected. What else can we say? The beds, nice sheets, I'm not sure of the brand, but I would reflect they are very comfortable. The beds and the mattresses are as well. The rooms are quiet. The build quality here has always been good. And you will find actually really nice bathrooms. Again, here, this is a single vanity because it's a king room. In the larger rooms, you might find more. Toto toilet. Nice fixtures. This has been updated, I want to say maybe about 10 years ago, most recently. But they do keep the property very well maintained. The soaps here are Bigelow. And you have a full Kohler, looks like Kohler fittings with full marble treatment, floor and walls. Wow, that's some money. And here you can see some of the amenities. You'll find water cups, towels, all that other good stuff. I think that's probably about everything. Let's see. Oh, and a hairdryer. So, very comfortable. Coat hooks. And again, you know, sort of modern touches with a traditional flair. A great way if you are visiting Cambridge, Harvard, or Boston for that matter. A great way to stay, and hope you enjoy this. Leave any questions you may have in the comments. Thanks.